Feel the power of the Black Book increase.
Let's go get a ward. Alright, one more until the final boss here.
On a bridge over a small river near Vilgert, two cart drivers argue over who should have way first. They are arguing fiercely, not realizing that each has a demon over the left shoulder. It's the demon's job to bring discord and serve as a prompter of sorts, whispering lines into their ears.
Let's interfere.
You interfere in the fight and try to tell the peasants about the demons manipulating them.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they no longer listen to reason. When they find out that you need to get to the other bank, one of them violently shoves you past their carts. Their angry voices can be heard for quite a long time as you continue on.
Well, I guess I could have just attacked the demons. Well, too bad.
By the icy smooth surface of the lake, you notice a horse, anxiously shaking its mane. A couple of demons are tugging on its bridle, trying to steal it from its master, who is asleep beneath a slope nearby. The demons turn out to be Yegor's former chorts. Your mentor and the evil spirits exchange pleasantries, and the Khaldun lets them go with their prey.
Sure. Well, good. I don't really want to fight.
You walk along an old path through the eastern woods. At this hour, the moon shines especially bright. Everything around you glows with a mysterious light. All of a sudden, you hear loud voices and metallic ringing coming from the woods. You can only guess what this late-night commotion is all about.
Let's look
Trying
around.
not to make a sound, you go deep into the woods. Finally, the branches part, and you see a curious sight. Some Khalduns, unknown to you, are trying to agree on the price of a pile of copper samovars. One of them looks deeply upset and constantly knocks on one of the items. It seems he wants to demonstrate its quality. You notice a pair of red eyes peeking out from the samovar.
Buy samovar? Ask
Old
Igor for
Yegor
help.
knows these Iritniks. After haggling for a bit, he returns with some rubles. It turns out that they don't trade kitchenware. They trade chorts.
Well, leave it to Igor to do all the tasks for me. Alright. I think we are good. Let's get rid of Killa. And then we'll set off to the Trinity Church. I can go to the old barn. Let's go to the old barn first.
Black silhouettes of the old Avins look like lurking demons. You search one barn after another, but there's nothing of value inside. You sigh and get ready to leave when a chill runs through you. You notice dark, demonic figures in one of the old barns.
Greet the demons?
Greetings, Master of the Avin. Let me pass into your domain.
Ah, alive one.
Unholy spirit.
The peasants left me here. I'm to live here for another 40 years. You can hear me, I gather. That means you're a witch. Come into my barn
You're a
and
witch.
listen to my story. I have centuries of wisdom to share. Might be of use to demon knowers like you.
God damn this. Let's
Thank
try
you,
it.
kind host. I'm always looking to learn.
Well, listen.
It seems as if many hours have passed, but the stars haven't
Oh.
moved an inch. You leave the barn having learned quite a lot.
Really? I actually learned. I thought it would be like a trap or something. I actually learned something. There's just more and more
You see a
paths
flickering light
appearing.
among the graves. You come closer, trying not to make a single sound. Soon, you see that one of the fresh graves is being dug up by an acquaintance of yours.
Acquaintance of mine?
Why, you startled me, Vasilisa. I thought that the devil had come for me.
Serves you right, loafing about cemeteries at night. Don't you know it's a sin?
What are you doing at such a late hour? In a cemetery of all places.
This is none of your business, Visa. And look who's talking. Good girls stay home during the late hours.
I can already tell that you're digging up a grave. What a sin!
Hey, I'm a witch. I'm supposed to be here during the late hours.
Don't talk to me about sins. People say that you're a witch now. Phew. My grief makes me dig.
Huh.
I need to take one last look at him. One last time.
Beat him up. Talk him out of it. Whoa. Do you see that spider in the background?
Listen to me. It is not proper digging up graves. You said that I'm a witch. So I am. I know a thing or two. Listen, one time... Do you know Dashka from Pilva? She had it worse than you. Her son died. She missed him terribly, and so she went to dig him up. She dug all night, and didn't manage to finish the job, so she came back the second night. She dug and dug. Suddenly, a white dog jumped out of the grave. It followed her to her house. Must have been the soul of her son. It was certainly a sin.
By the end of the tale, the peasant can't hold back his tears. You help him get out of the half-dug grave and fill it back up. As you do this, you notice an Adam's head growing nearby and take it. You say goodbye and continue on your journey.
Huh. Well, got an Adam's head out of it. I guess it's worth. I mean, the Adam head is really common though. But anyways, we do get another sin deducted, even though we have 10 already. I feel like the one of the endings might be
You
that
arrive during the long pre-dawn twilight. Sharp points of age-old fir trees from a jagged wall far behind the church of Wiedelgort. The priest has already begun preparations for the morning rituals. He notices you, puts aside his chores, and greets you.
So I feel like the one of the endings, I'm not really sure if there are multiple endings, but maybe one of the endings is that for you to have 0 sins, and then maybe one of the endings is like for you to have over a certain number of sins, and then the very common ending would be just like, well, yeah, if you have sins, it's like the very common ending or something like that. I feel like it might be like that way, but I'm not sure. It's just my guess. Read the
Who goes
priest.
there at the crack of dawn? Is it you, Vasilisa? Cover your head, girl. Tfu!
Huh.
Morning, Holy Father.
Wait, why is Nikolai here?
Kolya? Is that you? And don't tell me you want me to marry you to her.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
it's too
oh.
early for me. Kolya, on the other hand.
Hey, Vasa, don't go deciding the things for me.
Right, I guess the name is part of Nikolai's quest, whatever, to marry the ghost girl.
We came for another reason, actually. We need a name, an orthodox one, from the list of the holy names, from the Sviatse.
Sviasi. Spiritual book containing names of the saints in connection to calendar days. Right. Okay, right.
It can't be. Are you expecting?
No, we want to give a name to a demon.
Right.
You want to what?
Father Yefrem sways, walks back to the nearest wall, and sits heavily on a bench.
Are you sure you don't want to marry?
Why would he give us a name?
It's all for good. We want to free this girl.
You explain your encounter with the Banya bride and what she needs for her freedom.
I've heard about the changelings. Not sure how it works, though. I can't give you a name. The church tricked you both. Nothing good can come of it.
Choosing a name from Svatsy turns out to be not such an easy task. How can I make him reconsider?
What? These questions are... what? Menologies. Svatsy are calendars of the Orthodox Church. Liturgical books that denotes the days of remembrance for saints and the annual cycle of church holidays. They were included in many liturgical books and indicate the features of worship services for any given day. Among peasants, Svatsy were often used to decide the name of a child. A child would receive one of the names of the saints who were being venerated that day by the Orthodox Church. Help the neighbors. Help thy demons. Christian soul. Maybe Christian soul, or maybe kind. I guess kind chord is still a chord, but Christian soul, definitely not help thy demons, and definitely not kind chord. I will try this.
What if it's not a demon, but a Christian soul doomed to suffer? That would be a sin for sure.
Nice,
Truly.
nice.
They say you are a witch now, Vasya. It will soon be the harvest day of Ivan the Long. We need to disperse the dry winds. Help our village, and I, in turn, will help you with the name.
Yep,
It's
nice.
a deal. I know a ritual to thwart dry winds. We'll go visit the field.
All right, you'll have your name.
Father Yefrem opens a heavy book with a silver cover.
Choose. These days we honor the holy Claudia, Matriona, and Alexandra.
Let Nikolai choose. Yes.
Kolya, she's your bride. You choose.
Let's call her Matriona. It's a good name.
Matriona, okay.
You would name her after a respectable woman? Watch out. She might become a knower.
Thank you, Father.
Well, the field is about a mile to the west.
Trick him and go home. Wait. Oh, go.
I'll try to thwart the winds.
Oh, thwart
See
the
you later.
winds.
You soon arrive at your destination. The field looks empty in the twilight of the dawn. Cold wind
Is this
seems to
where the
penetrate
boss
you to
is?
the bone. When you step onto the plowed field, you sense a familiar shiver. This field harbors evil spirits.
Okay, I thought I would be actually fighting the boss before I get the name, but I guess this is like the aftermath of getting the name.
You find a poorly hidden bundle of old wheat ears. It's a Khaldun's zalom. The stems are tied in a knot and dusted with ashes and salt. Fresh grave soil, eggshells, and steamed grains are laid around it. You draw a circle. You feel that demons are not far off.
Khaldun's Dalam, a kind of harmful sorcery related to agriculture. Harmful sorcery related to agriculture, sure. A bundle of wheat ears are tied in a special way and enchanted with special Zangor. a Zalum can destroy crops as well as cause sickness and death. Okay, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing? I thought that it's created by demons, I guess.
Wind, oh wind of the 7 brothers, the oldest one, do not blow from the rotten corner. Do not bring rain from the west, but blow us warmth. Render good service to our people. Bring forth pleasant rain. Joy to plowmen. Glory to you, fierce one.
You finish reciting the Zagaver, and for a moment, silence falls. Suddenly, a creaky voice from behind startles you.
You sure are a strange creatures. Thirsty cursed. Then you bless it right after.
By you, do you mean us Khaldoons?
Ha! Humans. Always on the border between worlds.
ANDREYKO. Wait, what? Why did I hear this? I have heard this name before or seen it somewhere.
That is why you always lose. But who am I to complain? My name is ANDREYKO. And you, I've heard about you. You're the new witch, Vasilisa.
Fight.
So is it you who spoils the field, sending dry winds?
Spoil? You use the wrong word. I am helping the peasants, and I am a master at this.
How are you
I
helping?
mean, surely you understand that this is for their own good, don't you?
Yes, of course I do.
There you are. So we are on the same side. So, I'm going to summon some winds for
Oh.
the good of this people. And you should go back to your extremely important business.
Leave the trout alone.
Don't be a glib with me. Tell me. It's not by chance that I came across this Zalom.
You don't say. Perhaps you know who's to blame.
The Zalom caused this chord to appear. Who left these weeders? Who summoned this chord?
Who summoned the trout? Well, the trout cannot summon the trout. Field spirits, they shouldn't. What is the Noon Wrath? I'm not sure. Probably just the Kaldun. We can just do a hint here. Okay, a Zalum. Enchanted with special. I feel like it has to be
You were
Khaldoons.
sent here by another Khaldoon, weren't you?
Right.
Right. You know, I'm starting to like you. I could even tell you who the Khaldun is who sent me. If you weren't so careful, the Zalom had already been enchanted when I arrived. Want to make a deal? Let me finish what I started. I'll send some dry winds, and after that, I'll be a servant. The famine will cause death in heaps.
Death in heaps. I
I
will
have all the charts I need. Don't be a glib
fight.
with me. Tell me.
Let's fight.
Enough talking. I'll definitely banish you from this field.
Okay. Right. I can. It's actually an optional fight. Summons more evil spirits. Let's bless first. I'm gonna save old Igor's ability for when he attacks. 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is actually not that bad. Let's go. Bless. Well, worst. Two times 3 now. Okay, block everything. Removes positive status. Those are not positive. Let's go. Blessed. All damage. Here. This does 18. Word. Word. Let's go word instead. I'm gonna take some damage, also from the poison as well.
You shouldn't have got in my way.
And yet I have. Deal with it.
Okay, now it's 4 times 3 now. Let's just eat some herbs. Okay. I'm gonna gain 7 block. Firm. Let's go use the firm one. Because I will get, yeah, I got 7 block. I actually do so much damage. I guess it's also because I have 2 technically 3 blessing cards. And then you just keep on blessing yourself. And then you use these firm abilities, and then they just kill the enemies like really easily. Zalum. Oh, I can actually get 1 strengthens status waste. Okay, so you can waste harder.
So the name of the girl will be...
Oh, I guess.
a fitting name.
I guess he doesn't. I guess they didn't record. Wouldn't it be easy to very easy to just record the 3 different options and then just plug them in if like depending on what choices that you made. And then just have like a designed or predetermined name for if you choose the Koya. If you choose Koya to pick the name, like it will always be the Matrona, and then you have the choices either way, and then you, for example, if you pick one of the other names, you I don't really know how the code works, but you can just put the name like here and then link the voiceover to that name and then put that name into this whatever here and then just replace this specific line, or even if you can also replace the whole line, just record 3 different times, and then it doesn't take that long. I don't think it does it. Yeah, I mean I don't think it takes that long, so it shouldn't. So I don't really understand why they just left it out. I feel like it's very lazy move, but I mean I can understand that it would be just more time, and they probably have more important things to worry about.
You did the right thing sorting out that demon. Won't spoil any good crops anymore. Well, you've got all the items you need. Now we can try freeing your bride.
I mean, it's not my bride, it's Koya's.
Since you have the book now, I can't go. I'm not that strong of a Khaldun anymore, to tell the truth. And Abdericha is a powerful spirit.
Right.
She can charm and skin you alive so fast that you won't know what hit you. So, Vasya, you must prepare yourself properly. Perhaps you have some questions.
Alright. Yeah. Sure. Ritual?
What kind of ritual should we perform? I don't remember you teaching me any such things.
I've never saved changelings from the banyas. I think you will need to go down beneath the floor. The bannik will test you there. You have all the right items, but don't forget your wits. Perhaps you have some questions.
What is
Go
that,
Bannock?
Abdericha?
Who knows where this one came from? These things all emerge in different ways. They say a bannik settles in a banya where 40 children were born. As for this one, the only thing we can say for sure is that she switches out children.
She switches
Is
out
it
children.
an accident or not? Only
I don't think
the
so.
Abdericha can answer that. Perhaps you have some questions.
Let's go.
Time to hit the road.
Time to hit the road indeed.